Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, tenno of all ages. This is Warpants. I am Gleep. He is Sorrien.
Yes.
Space Mom hath squeezed out more mana for us, her progeny, to enjoy. It is called Operation Buried Debts. I don't know why there's B in that word. It doesn't make any sense. Well, except that's a different thing. And it is good. Or is it? We shall see. So, special episode this. Yes. Short facts. Short first impressions. Short. That's all you're going to get. We got us a game to play. But first, there are at least 2 episodes of our regular Richard Fingers show, Pantscast, already in the can, just waiting there to be edited up all pretty and then released into the Gen Pop. Reason I bring it up is you all out here now, up in the balcony back row of the theater in our minds, you will be hearing this before the older recording in which we will have had our introductory Warframe discussion. Are you confused? Me too. Time travel, it's just like Jägermeister. You always feel better after you puke.
I do feel better.
Anywho, version 24.4, Operation Buried Debibits. It dropped for us last night, so cue the flavor text. Deep in the bitter heart of the Orvalis lies a hidden mystery. Band together to complete the first community event of 2019 and work to bring a secret to light in Operation Buried Debibits. Take control of Hildryn and her devastating abilities. Just odd capitalization randomly here for them. As you unearth clues with your fellow Tenno and strike down enemies with the revamped melee system. Act quickly. Time is short. Short. Yes. Now, Sorrien, you were able to get into the event and get some things done. You, who have been a Tenno since before Steve Sinclair tried to justify the lightning gun to a late-night electrician. That was a deep one.
Quite a while ago.
If you get that, yeah, kudos to you.
Prior to the existence of Warframe, even.
Yeah, well, you get to know your histories.
It was a sparkle in Sinclair's eyes.
Yes. So anyway, pleased to be sharing your first impressions of the update.
So overall, it's not terribly different from anything we've done before. You're basically going from place to place in the open world of Orvalis, feeling these fractures, kind of doing mini defense missions. I would bring your best and baddest weapons and frames. These are level 45 enemies, so it's not going to be a total cakewalk. But nothing too complicated yet. There's definitely going to be more advanced parts to the event as we get through the next week or so.
Okay.
And there's also going to be hidden things to scan throughout the open world, which will also progress that event.
Oh, okay. Now, do I need special scanners or
just do a regular codex scanner?
Oh, okay, cool. It's like you say, it's kind of like defense things, is what I've seen on the interwebs. And we don't know what comes after. Are you able, because you seal up fissures, right? Is that correct? And I understand that if you seal your fissures well, if you get to the bottom of the fissure bowl and can see Count Chocula there, that you actually get after the 4th one credit for 7 fissures.
Yeah, apparently he can't count. That's the wrong guy for that.
I'm sorry?
We picked the wrong vampire for counting. So instead of 4, you get 7.
The count can't count. Oh, God, cats and dogs. It's the end times. So what is there anything else to do in the event after you're done with the fissures thing at this point?
No, aside from scanning the hidden secrets. But that is going to take quite a while because the maximum reward is 100 points.
Oh, okay. So you can repeat fissure fixing.
Yes, you will have.
Oh, you can. Okay, so 100 points will get you the maximum reward. Okay, well that's cool. So that, along with the Nightwave stuff, should keep us busy for a while. Keep me busy with my new friend. but more about that in a moment. I myself am noob guy to this game, and I was not able to get into the event last night because my Tenno badge wouldn't grant me unescorted access onto the Orbivalis until I finished up my Vox Solaris chores. So I did. I finished them. And that was a scrolling noise right there. Scrolling. And the fun thing is that my Mesa, she brought home a new friend from the Dranken Saloon. Said her name is Tilda or Evelyn or something like that. I don't know. She kept slurring it at me. She said, "Ain't sure about a dog. It's D-W-G." Or I don't know, maybe it was like P was she was not communicating well. So anyway, she passed out. So my new friend Heisenberg helped me clear out the Nef Anyo gang, and I got me a new skateboard to boot out of it. So that's pretty cool. Yes, it is. And my new friend Hindenburg, she's gonna bunk with Mesa for a spell in the Mantis, which means that she's left kind of stuck with Garuda over at the Xiphos Corral. And so I guess it is true what they say, that sometimes dead is better. Poor Mag. Garuda's not a good roommate. But seriously, folks, Hildryn, yes, I got her, and she is a beast. Amazing mobility for such a tanky tune, and I really hope they don't nerf that aspect of her. But although she's covered with thrusters and jets and whatnot, so maybe that's just her agility is consistent with all the extra things she got on. And this here from her official bio: the best defense is a good offense. Hildryn draws from her shields to fuel her abilities, while energy works to recharge them. Take to the skies and rain down destruction with Hildryn, the newest warframe. So I didn't get to do the event, but I did get to play with her last night, and it was a lot of fun. She's got her passive damage to shields does not affect her health. There's no damage bypasses over shields, which is nice. And then she's got her one power is called Balefire, and it's a really, you charge it up and it's like a devastating, it's not like a devastating bolt of fire, it is a devastating bolt of fire. Shield pillage, it's a she sucks shield energy off of enemies nearby, and then she can also create an aura using her Haven power. Or ability can create an aura. Can you imagine? Not Ted Koppel. What's his name? Who's the guy? Who's the guy that? Oh God, fail. All right, move on. Anyway, she can create an aura around her allies, and that enemies that approach the shielded allies, they're going to take some damage. And then the shielded storm. Yes, you take to the skies and you rain down the Balefire rockets on the enemy because, as one does. Nearby enemies are blasted into the air, where they will create an energy orb every few seconds. So that's nice. So the energy, you don't have to mess with the health. There's no concerns about health. You just have to, energy goes straight to shields. Shields act as your power, and you have a small amount of health, but you have so much shields that as long as you never get down to that point, you can probably survive quite a bit of a damage. And then again, as I don't know if we mentioned earlier. No, we didn't. I don't think we did. We got some melee changes. Melee changes phase 1, which I haven't been playing this game long enough that I know exactly what exactly changed. I just know that I was having a hell of a time with a good hell of a time doing melee slams and decapitations with Hildryn last night.
There's a few really big changes.
Okay, well, yeah, please to be explaining the changes.
So one of the biggest ones, first off, is the slam is multi-directional now. It doesn't just go down. You can go in whatever direction you're looking, pretty much, when you do that melee slam.
Oh, okay.
Another big change, there is no longer channeling when you left-click, or whatever your normal button is for that, for shooting. You will shoot instead of channeling, because channeling is gone. Right click will aim, instead of blocking, because all you have to do to block with a melee weapon now is look at the target that's shooting at you. So it's very different.
I
And there is
noticed
no
that last night because
there's no explicitly like pulling the weapon all the way out so you can do combos anymore. All you have to do is use the melee weapon with E like you normally would, and you'll be in combo mode.
that is very cool. That is very. I noticed that bit because I had a Jeffrey Tambor. No, a Tambor with I had a stick with a knife on the end last night, and I was doing fancy spinny moves with the stick, blocking incoming bullets from the Grenier, and I thought, man, where did I learn to do that? Because that's damned impressive. So that's very cool. That's very, so are you veteran player? Are you happy with the changes to the melee system?
I like it. I think the holding down F for a long time to switch to a melee weapon when I'm supposed to be a fast ninja, that's always felt really clunky to me, personally.
Oh,
I think it's a good change.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. Well, good. And then I guess there was also some other things. Some visual effects got redone. Also a couple of key binding changes. I play with controller, so none of that stuff really affects me a whole lot. And then we got ephemera, which is interesting, which is basically fancy footprints.
Yes.
Footprints in the sand.
I'm kind of surprised it took Warframe this long to get fancy footprints, because it's been a thing in a lot of other similar free-to-play games for a long time.
I'm thinking over on one of the consoles I have a Sorrien, so I'm wondering maybe if hers, because she's the mold and spore queen, so I'm wondering maybe if her fancy footprints are going to be something like Athlete's Foot.
It could be. Well, the real question then is, does it spread to other people, and do they have to pay for it?
Tough actin' tenactin. What are you going to need to craft that? I need aluminum cans so I can make those little squeezy tubes to put the stuff in.
Lots of Rubido.
Oh, there you go. Okay, well, and then one last thing that I wanted to mention before we get out of here and start playing the game. Yeah, because I've only got a few hours in so far, and I'm looking. Mrs. G's out of town for the weekend, so I'm gonna get some things done, take care of some business. The Larkspur, because that came with the Hildryn package that I purchased, but I don't have it. I mean, I've got, I believe I have it. I mean, it says in the little marketplace thing that got the little green check mark and it says owned. But what do I got to do to get that thing?
If you open up your Archwing menu, you should be able to equip it there. And in that same menu, you can choose to equip an Archwing weapon for out of Archwing, or at least, let's say, planet-based attacks and stuff like that. But in order to do that, you have to have something called a Gravimag.
Okay. Okay, and a Gravimag, is that a thing that? We'll take this offline. I'll figure out what. So I have to craft a thing in order to be able to equip it, is what you're saying?
Yeah. So there's a blueprint you can get from the dojo to get the Gravimag, or if you get max rank with the Voxelaris faction, they'll give you a really cool heist mission, which will also automatically get you a Gravimag. And you only need that to have an arch gun.
Okay. And how long would that take?
It takes a hot minute. But you only need to have an arch gun in a gravitational body, so like on a planet, things like that.
I need this to sort of negate the I need to negate that this thing is a lower back nightmare.
Yes. It is not designed to work on planets.
Can you say cantilever? Yes. Yeah. Oh my God! I mean, that explains why she's got them thighs, man. I mean, that's you gotta have some tone to be able to heft that baby.
Yeah, there's no gap there.
Well, cool. Yeah, I will probably tell people, wait a little bit and tell people that I did all the hard work to get this thing, and then just run by the dojo and pick up the blueprint. So, all right. Well, and then I also another thing I wanted to figure out from you is how to do my K drive because I got it now. It's in my inventory, so I got to mess with that a little bit. But looking forward to not having to walk everywhere I go.
There's some really cool stuff you can do with the K drive. Like it has mods, and I believe in the most recent update they have modular components you can install into it.
Mm-hmm. And I go talk to the kids over there at Solaris for that, right? The
right.
vent kids or something. Okay. Well, go figure. Way to break down stereotypes, DE. You know, like a bunch of bratty kids and their skateboards.
Actions of them too.
Fantastic. Oh, neato. Youth gangs. Awesome. All right. Well, you got anything else before we get out of here and jump in game? Anything
No, not unless you have any other questions that we'd like to spread information to the community.
I've got so many questions that no. We will be back and discuss this later. But I did want to start doing a short Warframe focused show when we get drops of new stuff, just because I'm spending a lot of time in this game, and I know that you do too, and so want to become a more active participant in this community. So voila, Warpants is born. So I am still Gleep, he is still Sorrien, and this has been Warpants version 24.4. Go to gleepsgaming.fun for stuff and links. Join us over on the Discord, and let's get our Warpants on.
It's getting tight.
Good night, everybody. Yes, they are. Now, I wonder why she kept saying that. I mean, she seemed like she really liked her, but I don't know. What are you gonna do?